AFTV. Lee, not much to really say about that game.
Well, no, I'm going to say a few things about the game. You know what I mean? Let's first of all give Newcastle credit because we're not really going to talk about the game too much tonight because of what's gone on. But listen, they outclassed us from start to finish. So give credit to them. Look, listen, I honestly thought we was going to turn up tonight and give it a real good go, but outplayed, outfought, out tactic.
Is it credit to Newcastle the team? Is it credit to Newcastle the fans? Because I know the fans were making a lot of noise. I know before the game, the atmosphere was tense. But on the pitch, did Newcastle really do much? Did they really play well enough?
Every time we've gone to a big club away from home, apart from Chelsea, and that's because they didn't have no fans in there, by the way, because they was restricted, we've fallen foul to it. We've fallen foul, you know what I mean? So mentality, whatever you want to look at it there. Mistakes, be it the same mistakes being made. Cedric caught upfield against Tottenham, exposing our central defender, which was Holding. And then again, we're doing it again for the goal. I've seen it, from a foul throw. It didn't look a foul throw to me, but ultimately, that has gone against us. But Cedric is like playing right wing. He's a right back. You kept it tight for one half, and then you just, silly mistakes. Not learning what we're doing. Ultimately, I have to say today, Turkish. That performance today, I don't know if we can come back from that as a club, as a team, as a manager, because it was so poor.
But they've given him a contract. They're going to have to come back from it.
Well, listen.
Because I know what you mean. Because what this feeling is, for me, is that the inevitable is coming somewhere down the line. Because this is not the first moment a big opportunity was messed up. At the end of the season last year with Villarreal in the semi-final, a big opportunity was messed up. And again, it wasn't due to Villarreal having the quality. It wasn't due to Villarreal's game plan. It was due to us and how we set up. Emil Smith-Rowe, false nine. Xhaka, left back. Similar things have happened in the past few weeks here.
Similar last season, made mistakes, capitulated in the Europa League. What my worry is for the sanity of the football club and everything that goes about it at the moment is, we have a good summer, get a few players in, a couple of defeats. This is, we're back to square one, and I'll tell you what, fans are not going to tolerate it no more. What it seems to me, I know, like it sounds silly, it's like watching Arsenal, man. It's like watching 2020 cricket. There's no structure to it. You can go and win a couple of games and you can easily go and lose a few games. And that is exactly what's happening with Arsenal at the moment. They've got no structure how they play. What was the game plan today? What was the game plan, Mikel, to get the game against Tottenham? I see you bombing on players. And then today, we was a bit more subdued in the first half, which is what you wanted to see against Tottenham. The two games were completely reversed around, and For all of that today, we had to win that game. You name me one chance we created when we've opened them up. We didn't. So who's that on? The players, the manager? I'm fed up with everybody turning around when we win a game. Oh, it's all on Arteta, and when we lose, it's all on the players. No, not today. It's on all of them. We just didn't turn up. We didn't turn up today. I honestly thought today that we'd give it a real good go. And do you know what? If we'd have given it a real good go and we lost, I could take a little bit of into that, a little bit of solace going into next season and all that. But I don't know what to take now. I don't know what to take into next season. I can't be having this another season of 13 defeats and everybody going, oh, there's progress. Once the dust settles, there's progress. Once, from people like, you know what I mean? Or don't worry about it. We'll take this after we lost our first 3 games. Crap. 3 games left, 4 points in front, right? 3-0, 2-0, no goals scored. Ain't good enough. It ain't good enough.
What does this come down to, Lee? Because you mentioned no goals scored. I look at January. Every time I hear that sentence, goals, being a concern at Arsenal Football Club, I look at January. But then there's Mikel, who's learning on the job, who's failing to learn at times too. Then you have Edu, who's inexperienced. Then you have Kroenke, and we all know about Kroenke. What does this come down to?
Listen, total lack of experience from the top to the bottom. I'm going to have to say that because, we've left ourselves short. with a few injuries and all that. Like, you know, we're every week. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? Can ask anybody in here today and whatever. Every week we're scared about the team starting 11 because we don't know who's going to be playing and who's not. There's going to be another injury and all that. We've left ourselves short in defence. We've left ourselves short up front, even though the front runners, I'm going to be honest, have not had no injuries whatsoever. You know, there's been no injuries to any of them. You know, Lacazette's not played out of choice. Eddie's been fit all the time. So is Martinelli. You know, Smith Rowe. I look at Smith Rowe today. Can someone explain that for me? Because he just didn't look fit today. He just did not look fit. You know what I mean? So what's that down to? You know what I mean? What's happening in training and things like that? I've got to say today, I don't care. There's no excuses today. It was it was shambolic. It was shambolic from start to finish over these last few games. The humiliation of losing to Spurs, right? You know, and I took a little bit of consolation when we had another game. We had this game tonight to remedy it, to make sure that we could forget about that. And the players that done that today, you know, I just feel let down. You know, it's okay, isn't it? Going around clapping and going around giving a shirt out, singing songs and things like that. When it mattered today, where's the fight? Where's the drive? Where is the heart on the sleeve sort of stuff tonight that you can be proud of the team?
More sorries.
I'm deflated. I'm deflated by that. I just don't see how Mikel's going to jump out of this. I don't really see how he's going to jump out of this now, like, because it's an absolute massive missed opportunity. And what makes it worse is that, you know, it's Spurs that take it. And for all of what you look at it there, you know, people are going to turn around and say it's Conte and all that. Like, I watched Spurs yesterday. I watched it yesterday. They're no better than us. They're no better than us. So what is the reason why they're getting results and we're not getting over the line and things like that? You have to ask the question, but is it an experienced manager that gets you over that line? You know, we played right into their hands again, not for the first time. It's what I keep going on about, not learning from your mistakes. We played the same system last season, got beat. We play the same system again, get beat. When are we going to learn? When are we going to say, right, enough is enough? Start learning, start doing your job properly, and maybe we can get to where we want to be. But after that today, I don't know. The manager's not learning from his mistakes, Turkish. He's not, because I'm seeing the same mistakes week in, week out. I actually see a game today, and I don't know how you feel about it, and I don't know how everybody is watching it and whatever. What was the game plan? What was the game plan to win that game? Now, people can turn around and say, you know, the players didn't go to whatever. Like, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you're telling me that Cedric's told to bomb on to the 18-yard box, leaving Son exposed, leaving Holding exposed against Son. So you go and do it again against Newcastle. You know, the end of it today, I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? Keep it solid, keep it tight, and then you know, in the end, you may have to take it. But we shot ourselves in the foot again with poor tactical ways of going. The defence again has been poor. Defending, you know, that's been a problem for us. We've had the injuries to our back. You know, Tierney not being available, but Tierney's not been available for half the season. Have we done anything about that? No, we've not done anything about that. Tomiyasu's been out for a very, very long while. We've had to chuck him in and, you know, 3 games, risk him. You know, Ben White today, you know, people are slagging off Ben White. You know what I mean? He's probably trained twice this, you know, like, he's had to come into the fire of it. Like, I thought he'd done okay, but not great. You know, we've got a midfield too that everybody keeps telling me is not good enough. If I'll be honest, you know, I mean, I think that they're good enough to be in the squad and in the team, but, you know, to take us forward, they're not going to do that. We know that. And the front three.
Both Wenger signings as well.
Yeah, both Wenger signings.
El Nene, Xhaka, Holding, Lacazette.
Yeah, obviously Partey's not been available. Again, another one that's, you know, been injured for a lot of the season. The front three, all young. Today, you know, if you look on it, Smith Rowe, Eddie and Saka. Saka doesn't look fit. Looks like he's probably gone 2 or 3 games too many, if I'll be honest. But we haven't got, Pepe's been underused. Let's be honest, he's been underused. Mind you, he was poor again today. But do you blame him? Not really. He's not been given a chance at the football club. He's not been given a chance to do anything. I just think at the end of the day, look, 10 games, 6 defeats.
Crazy.
It's just, it's not good enough. And we've got 4 wins in there, but we're probably, we win 1 again, lose 2. I just don't really know what we can do from here. People are going to say being over dramatic and whatever, but ultimately,
I don't want to hear from them people.
No, because I want us challenging for league titles. We're not going to be doing that. But is Mikel going to challenge for league titles? I don't know. Is he going to challenge for the top 4? Right, yes, he's challenged it for this season, but it's been a big letdown. We've now got to go into the Europa League next season when we've not really been able to handle 1 game a week and without playing in Europe and not really put a real good. We've looked really tired towards the end, so I don't know what it is. He's got to sign new players. I think that's a give me. Can you trust them to do that? I just don't know. I said before this game, I honestly felt that these 2 games are going to be massive for Mikel, and he's completely fouled. And if anybody now is doubting him, I can see why. I don't know if he can turn this around. I'm hoping that he can. It's out of desperation. I'm hoping that he can. But I feel very, very down after what I see, because I want to see a team, whether you criticise Arsene Wenger or not, but when we was losing games under Arsene Wenger, there was balls going across the pitch. There was shots being, peppered and things like that. I didn't see nothing today, and I haven't seen nothing at Tottenham to suggest that it's going to improve, and I've seen nothing today that it's going to improve. I think it's 10 defeats away from home now. How many away games do you have in a season? Work it out, you know what I mean? It's more defeats away from home with a defence that's supposed to have improved. Very, very worrying.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.